Hello everyone, Ross here and welcome to another video in which I wanted to show you my newest LEGO MOC, being the LEGO Tylosaurus from the Jurassic Park franchise. What is a Tylosaurus? Well, Tylosaurus is a marine reptile which lived during the Mesozoic era. And no, it's not a dinosaur, it's a marine reptile, it's a different thing. And it appears in Jurassic Park The Game, which is a soft canon game that happens right after Jurassic Park, the film Jurassic Park. And well, if you ask me, Tylosaurus is very much canon in the Jurassic Park. And well, here it is, made from LEGO. Well, at least inspired by it, I can say, maybe. Because it's probably not the most accurate representation. It's as accurate as I could get with the LEGO bricks. Though I still think it looks really good. This Tylosaurus is decently sized, as you can see, compared to this Alan Grant minifigure right here. Yeah, Alan Grant can get easily eaten by this Tylosaurus. But it's nowhere near as big as the mosasaurus, which you can actually watch on my channel. I made a LEGO minifigure scale mosasaurus. In case you haven't seen that yet, you should probably check it out. But the mosasaurus in Jurassic World has this kaiju massive humongous size to make it look even better. It's not like I have much against that, it does look great. But well, Tylosaurus is roughly this size, so it's like, let's say, half the length of the mosasaurus, of my LEGO mosasaurus. And well, as you can see, it has 3 colors on the outside, because obviously inside it has many more weird colors, all those, like, you know, it has those hinges and those many bricks that look different, but on the outside it has a white underbelly and a black and dark blue for the top. The actual Tylosaurus in Jurassic Park had very distinct and visible stripes, which I didn't really replicate here with LEGO. I just did my best to go with the color palette that Tylosaurus had, and I think I did a decent job. Unlike the mosasaurus, which I built consisting of 11 segments, this guy has only 4, well, because it's smaller. So first we obviously have the head, with an openable jaw so that you can open and close the mouth and feed it with a bunch of fish. As you can see, it has some teeth inside of there, made with just regular studs. It also has, well, obviously eyes, and the head is attached to the rest of the body with a ball joint, which is actually the same ball joints that I used for the mosasaur. I just had one left over, so I use it here. And then we have the 3 body segments. The first one actually doesn't have flippers. You know, I would probably think that, yeah, the first one should have flippers, but no, this one doesn't. But yeah, the first one doesn't have any flippers, it just has some spikes on the top, because Tylosaurus in Jurassic Park had spikes right here, as you can see here on the front, a little like those little spikes, and then on the tail it had some more spikes. So yeah, moving on from the first segment, we have the fattest second segment, which actually has those fins attached to it. It has 2 larger fins here at the front, and then the third segment has 2 smaller fins on either side. And well, attached to the third segment, straight up with no like in-between segment, is the tail. And this tail is absolutely massive. It's like as long as the rest of the Tylosaur, and it's this humongous paddle-like shaped thing with 4 spikes. Well, it's as many as I could fit in here. I mean, I guess I could fit one more, but no, it wouldn't look too good. Maybe it could have like 1 more spike somewhere here, but that wouldn't really be easy to do at an angle. One thing I should probably add is that this segment with this tail is so heavy that I actually had to use a triple ball joint here. I had to use 3 ball joints just to make sure that this thing could support its own weight, because otherwise it would just break off using the same hinge that I used for this first and second piece. Oh yes, and the idea behind this tail was to make it from like 1x2 bricks only. I mean, you know, we're differently shaped and stuff so that it would look good, but only from 1x2 bricks so that you can actually bend the tail. Well, due to my lack of bricks, especially I think dark blue and white, yes, I ended up using some 1x4s in there, so it's actually not as bendy as I intended it to be, but still you can twist a little bit so that, you know, add a bit more motion in there. You know, why not put it next to the Dilophosaurus, which does appear in Jurassic Park? As you can see, well, Dilophosaurus is obviously quite a bit smaller than the Tylosaur. And, well, how about the star of the film itself, the T-Rex? And as you can see, Tylosaurus is very massive. Real Tylosaurus was, though to be sure, I'm not exactly sure if it was bigger than the T-Rex. This one definitely is. This Tylosaurus is definitely larger than the T-Rex, so it does look really nice and quite impressive, especially as it has much more body mass, and not only is it longer, but it actually has this humongous tail, and it is very, very fat. And finally, as you can see right here, now we have both Tylosaurus and mosasaurus next to each other. And I have to say that it's really fun to build those, brick-built creatures from Jurassic Park in this like Lego form, especially those ones, or actually for me only those ones that I'm pretty sure Lego won't make in this, like, just because of how humongous they were. I doubt they would make a brachiosaurus. You can watch the video of the brachiosaurus on my channel as well, because it's really, really big. The same goes for the humongous mosasaurus, and I would be extremely surprised if they made a Tylosaurus. Like, is Apatosaurus next? Well, I can't tell you for sure, but it's possible, but not anytime soon. Definitely not anytime soon, because I doubt I have enough grey bricks. I'm like certain I don't have enough grey bricks to build a Apatosaurus now, so that's not happening right now. So if you like this Tylosaurus, why not leave a comment? Or if you don't like it, tell me why you don't like it. And, well, possibly subscribe to the channel. We are getting kind of close to 500 subscribers, which is phenomenal. Thank you, everyone. And yeah, I am happy with the way this guy turned out. I will happily put him on my display next to other creatures. And, well, as always, have a nice day. Goodbye.